So, good day, sir. I'm Michelle Salcarcan, and this is my report. Question document examination. My topics is about signature, classes of forged signature, types of trace signature, and indication of forgery. So, the first is signature. Signature is the name of a person written by him or her in a document as a sign of acknowledgement, or it is the name or a art that a person put at the end of document to attest that he is author or that he ratifies it. So, as a word signature is mauni ang ginagamit sa pagpirma or something ginagamit na daw sa pagpirma sa mga documents or important documents. So, the next is about the terminologies in signature. The first is fraudulent signature. A fraudulent signature is a forged signature. It involves the writing of a name as a signature by someone or other. So, fraudulent signature is a picking like that na involve ang pagsulat o ang pangalan sa pirma sa isa ka tao. Like for example, ang akong pirma sa isa ka dokumento kay piki tungod sa pirma sa akong ma. The second is a cross mark. Historically, many called not right sign with a cross mark or crude X. These authenticating marks or os still used today by illiterates, and if properly witnessed, it can be legally stand for a signature. So the cross mark is ginagamit mo na ang ginagamit sa dili kabalo mo sulat kung dili kabalo mo perma, like magbutang ra sila og isa ka sign like X or something unsang letter. Then the next is evidential signature. Is not a simple signature, it is a signature signed at a particular time and place under particular condition, while the signer was a particular age in a particular physical and mental condition, use particular implements, and with a particular reason and purpose of his name. So, ang evidential signature, in short, mauni ang signature na ginagamit sa last will and testament. Like, for example, is mauni ang kanang kibali paghabilin or ginagamit sa mga evidential nga document. The next is freehand signature. A freehand signature is a fraudulent signature that was executed purely by simulated rather than by tracing the outline of a genuine signature. And so the freehand signature is morning signature buhat sa pag forge of perma. Like sa check kibali iya rang gisundog ang perma ko. Then the second is a guided signature. A signature that is executed while the writer hand or arm is steadied in any way. Under the law of most jurisdictions, a signature authenticates a legal documents provided it is a show that the writer requested the assistance. Guided signatures are most commonly written during a serious illness or on a dead bed. So, ang guide signature is kibali pag-alalay. Like, for example, is akong gialalay akong lula sa pagpirma sa isa ka dokumento. Like, nga akong gigunitan niyang kamot para makapirma sa isa ka sa formal nga document or naa siya pirma nga permanent. Then, the next is a mediated signature. Synonymous with a freehand forgery. So, ang imitated signature is parehas ra sa freehand. Like, for example, ang among silinghan is gigaya ang perma sa akong mama para lang makuha ang lupa nga dapat makuha. Then, the next is a model signature is a genuine signature that has been used to prepare as imitate or trace forgery. The model signature, for example, is ang piki nga Ang piki nga abogado is iyang gikuha ang cheque nako para gamiton ng iyang perma para imuon nga model sa pagpiki sa perma sa isa ka cheque. Then the next is a type of signature. The first is a formal signature, a complete correct signature for an important document as well. So ang formal signature is maoning perma nga kompleto og wasto nga ginapirma sa mga importante nga dokumento og mga last will testament nga iyang ipabilin sa iyang anak. Then the second is informal signature or cursory, usually for routine documents and the personal correspondence. So ang informal signature is perma nga karyon mao ni ang karyon ginagamit sa adlo-adlo nga dokumento at personal nga mga nga sulat or documents. Then the third is a careless scribble for mail carrier, delivery boy, or the autograph collector. So the careless is maoning mga mga ginalian or ginagamit like sa mga pagdawat sa mga important nga mga sulat o ang mga produkto like mga Shopee or something like that sa mga collector. Then the next is the classes of forged signature. First is simulated forgery, executed purely by simulation rather than by tracing the outline of genuine signature, can be referred as freehand imitation or simulated forgery. Simulated forgery is mo niyang like sa pagaya, like for example is ligay na ko ang isa ka perma sa akong boss sa cheque pinaagi sa pag like for example is gitan-aw na ako para ma-trace ang iyang perma. Then the second is a trace forgery or trace signature, any fraudulent signature which was executed by following the outline of the genuine signature with the writing instrument. So the trace forgery is mao ni ang isa ka pagaya pud sa isa ka perma pinaagi sa pagsunod sa mga outline sa isa ka perma. Tinuod nga perma like for example is magbutang og isa ka carbon paper to forge sa iyang perma. Then the third is the direct tracing. Tracing is made by transmitted light. So ang direct tracing is mao ni kibali ang kibali magamit ka ani og isa ka suga, then ibutang ni kibali ni sa ibabaw sa suga, din makita nimo ang perma dito din mao to ang magamit kag transmitted light to forge her signature. Then the next is in direct tracing is a forger uses of a carbon paper and place document on which he will trace the forged signature under the document bearing the model signature with the carbon paper between the two. Then ang indirect signature is pag-trace gamit ang carbon paper. Like for example is magamit kag isa ka carbon paper, then ipatong nimo ang isa ka tinuod nga perma nga imong isgisundog, then may trace to nimo gamit ang carbon paper. Then the next is spurious signature, like simple forgery. Forger does not try to copy the model but write something resembling with what we ordinarily call a signature. For this, he uses a false spurious name and makes a rapid stroke, disturbing his usual writing by adopting a camouflage called disguise. Then the next is the types of trace signature. First is the carbon process. A carbon process paper is placed between the genuine signature top sheet and the fraudulent document below. Outline model signature is traced with dry pen or pointed instrument to make a carbon effect, and the lower sheet online outline is finally rewritten or retraced with suitable ink stroke. The carbon process is Then the next is the intended process. An intended or canal-like outline of the genuine signature is reproduced on the fraudulent document lower sheet by tracing with the suitable pressure of force. The outlib of the genuine signature top sheet with pointed instrument. The outline is then directly inked. Like for example is mag maimurag gisunlog ang isa ka perma pinaagi sa ibutang ra nimo or i-trace ra nimo ang isa ka katinuod nga perma didto sa isa ka papel. Then the next is transmitted light process. This spurious document is placed immediately over the genuine signature with strong light directed through the two sheet of paper from below or behind outline, which is seen through upper sheet is then traced. So as what I have said tong una is ang transmitted light process is magamit ra kag suga para mo-forge nimo ang isa ka signature. And then the next is the blend start and stops. He forgers place the pen point in contact with the paper and then start writing. When he finish with the name of or some portion thereof, he stopped the pen and left it from the surface. This may cause the emphasize blunt start or ending where the pen was placed in contact with the surface. At times, this contact is held so long that if the pen contains a fluid ink, it will wet the paper and migrate outward from the contact point of or even through to the back of the paper. Pen left and hesitation. This occurs when the pen stops at an unusual point in the writing, perhaps where a radical change in direction is about to take place or a new letter information is about to be started. This may take on the appearance of the small gap in the written line where one is not expected, or an overlapping of two ink lines where there should be only one continuous line. Sa pagsuri sa perma, mamakita nimong forge kay tungod may may maliit na puwang sa letrang J at may overlapping sa dulo ng linya. Then ang tremor, as we say tremor, is because it state that because they creation of some most form of non-genuine signatures are little more than drawings. The pen is moving so slowly that small, sometimes microscopic change in direction to take place in what should be fluid-looking line. The resultant line is not smooth but reflect the shaking pen. In short, mao kini ang per mga like or ang pagsulat niya kang kurog siya tan-awon or dili siya straight or something kurog siya og aagi. Then the next is speed and pressure because the pen is moving slowly rather than with the dynamic movement associated with most genuine writings. The ink line remains contains in thickness result from the same constant pressure exerted on a slow moving plane. There will be little, if any, tapering of internal lines. Na speed and pressure is makita ang diri nimo makita ang isa ka perma nga kanang baga gikan sa sugod hantod sa katapusan sa imong perma. Then the last is a patching is frequently but at one time or another most of us have made an error while writing our own signature. Some individuals may leave the signature alone, caring little about the mistakes or imperfection, while others will simply fix the signature by correcting the offending portion. This may be done in order to make the signature more readable or because a defect in the pen or paper has affected what we perceive to be our normal signature, or for some other reason that may even be subconscious. These fixes are usually patent with no attempt made on the part of the writer to mask or otherwise hide the correction. This, as we see, patching is makita diri ang patching sa usa ka perma kay iyang kibali na nagpirma siya but nasi nakita nga isa ka letter nga wala na klaro si iyang gibalikan usulat sa umuoto ang ginatawag nga patching. So that's all. Thank you. Thank you for listening.